8% of Canadians are aware of the fact that there are absolutely no laws on the books in Canada when it comes to abortion. And what that means is that for any reason and at any time during 9 months of gestation, according to our laws, of which there are none, it's technically legal to get an abortion in this country. That makes us the only Western, the only G7 nation to be in that category. We are not progressive. In fact, we are regressive. This is completely draconian and backwards. And I think that no matter where you stand on the file, you know that that's not right, right? I think that where we are right now as Canadians, and we've seen a lot of recent polling showing just this, Conservatives, Liberals, NDPers, young, old, even the millennial generation are okay with things like limits on late-term abortions. All it means is fine-tuning what that means. 36 weeks, 24 weeks, which brings me to the crux of the issue, which is this. For too long, Canadians have marched on Parliament Hill. It's been over 40 years since the Morgentaler decision, and we have seen absolutely no change whatsoever in the legal standing of abortion in this country. We have seen no furthering when it comes to the debate in our House of Commons. We're told time and time again that we have had the debate. We have not had the debate, and it has not properly been voted upon within our House of Commons. What I think needs to happen with the pro-life movement, and I am somewhat hopeful when I see groups like Right Now under Alyssa Golub's direction, a friend of the show, emerging from the woodwork with this young zeal and a fresh outlook. What we need to see is a movement to more than marches. I'm not saying we shouldn't be marching, but it certainly isn't going to do enough. If it would, we would have achieved something in these past 40 years. And beyond that, while I am a devout Catholic and someone who took, my minor was in physics and I come from a medical family. So it's both my faith and my reason that informs my pro-life stance. While I'm an absolutist at home, from a public policy standpoint, it's not a feasible endgame to say ban abortion or make abortion illegal, especially when you're looking at a country where there are absolutely no laws. That is too big of a gap to make up. We, within the social conservative movement, within the pro-life movement, I know homosexuals, I know atheists, I know NDPers who are part of the pro-life movement, who aren't necessarily social conservatives. So I want to say the pro-life, the pro-science movement, we need to give a little to get a little. And I think how we can do that is by focusing on very, very fine-tuned parts of the debate. That includes late-term abortion, that includes victims of crime, and that includes gender side. I think if we can fight on these lines, we surely will win. And I, for one, am extraordinarily hopeful when I see a whole host of pro-lifers on the roster for the next leader of the Conservative Party convention. So to those of you who did march today, thank you very, very much. And how about you let me know at faith@therebel.media what you think about my comments.